Are you ready for this year's title? Yes. Do you think that you can create something so impactful that can change the world? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Next. I believe most of you see, or maybe some of you doesn't see. The title of ACA Championship Malaysia 2018 Design Team. Wetlands, Nature's Hidden Treasure. Nature Hidden Treasure. After today's session, later you were able to go to the website ACA Championship. Okay, what is the ACA Championship website? Anybody remember? Not .com, sorry. It's acachampionship.my. You were able to download the related information plus all the rules and regulations and the asset provided for you to do the design. Rules and regulation highlight. Okay, don't worry. Because each of the participation, if you go to the website and download, there will be a document attached with you. All this you see here is listed in that document. Okay, I will just need to run through a very, very important moment, passage for you all to really remember and do not make a technical mistake. Okay? Are you still with me? Yes. Great. So, the winning design will be used by Wetland International Malaysia for their forthcoming marketing initiative to create awareness and encourage support to conserve our wetlands. So you are carrying a very important mission with you today. Next. I might need to use voice control, this support voice control, if you know that. So the task is to design an A3 poster that the size, please look at here, and then it's in the document as well. A size of A3, suitable for print out. It may also use for various media, including social media as well. Clients' logo and images can be obtained from the below link. I will share the link with you later, don't worry. So you see, sound control. Next. Oh, 开玩笑嘞. So the vision and mission. So the vision is, we aim to at least 50 audience realize that we have been taking our wetland for granted. That's true. And we need to start our effort to conserve our wetland before it's too late. This is our mission. So to spark the interest about the importance of our wetlands and raise awareness of its benefit to utilizing the poster, design and promotion activities. Design may be incorporated to posters, stand-up banners, or brochure. Okay, but your ultimate output is an A3 size poster. You may come out additional text as you want, any details, or the design and color scheme of corporate logo is not to be altered. Okay, as a client, you are not allowed to amend your client's logos, color, corporate color, and the size and ratio. So that's why this is what industry needs. Okay, even you like the logo so much, it looks like two people in that logo, but please, you do not mess with that. Okay? Next, okay. Wow, sound control before I start. So, design guideline. Wetlands are a source of prosperity, sufficient clean water, plentiful food, protections from disaster, carbon storage, diverse and beautiful nature. Include minimum one of above point into your design. For this 6 point, right, the elaborations of this point, which is just now Denise make a very clear explanation. Plus, you can go to the website wetlands.org/wetlands-y- it's called dash, right? Okay, thank you. Wetlands-matters. So then you will give you a very clear explanation what about this 6 point. Pick minimum one of these, include in your poster. Are we clear? Yes. Minimum? One. Minimum? One. Say? One. Say? Yes. Say one. Okay. Next. You may download the logo and the images from acachampionship.my/home/team_rules. All the assets are prepared there. There are assets which is from Wetlands Internationals. We're getting the authorization to use the pictures to do the design. At the same time, we have stock images as well. So there will be about 30 plus a bit picture that you're allowed to use. You can use Photoshop, Illustrator, and/or Adobe InDesign to create the poster. What does it mean? It means for this artwork as a masterpiece, you are allowed to use either one of these, or you can use a combination of these to create the artwork. If you want to create vectors using AI and then straight away you want to input into a Photoshop, or you want to use as InDesign to create a poster, it's up to you. But there are something very important in the next slide I would like you all to take away. And remember to remind your friend which is participating for this competition. Next. Judging criteria for those competitions, this is related to the judges. The judging criteria will be based on the following: meeting the project requirement by client, size, text, logo, etc. Overall creativity and concepts. We have creative adaptations or creation of the image or graphic. This means that other than the asset that we provided to you, you are able to, or you are allowed to use illustration by yourself. Or you can grab any image which is free of copyright. You do not use something that you do not have the ownership to use it, because we don't want at the end of this artwork cannot be published. Clear? Anybody know about copyright issue here? Yes. It's very important, right, lecturer? Student, do you know? Yes. I don't think so. Yes. You're talking about all the images. When you get the images, Google lah. Google, click the button new and then click the button image and download everything. No, you are not allowed to do that. Okay, you must have a copyright. If you want to go and snap photos, you want to at the weekend go to the wetlands, like maybe joining Guinness and go to the wetland, take picture, catch some crocodiles. It's up to you. Make sure that you capture that and ask the crocodile for permission to publish it. Okay, visual impact, of course, and technical skills will be judged as well. We will be judging based on the technical skill, looking at how you use Photoshop, Illustrator, or InDesign for the competitions. Next. Thank you. So submissions. You will need to submit 2 files. One is a project file, another one is a JPEG. 2 files that have to submit before 25th of March, 3 p.m. sharp. You know what's mean sharp, right? Yeah. Not the brand from Japan. Okay, sharp. Sharp means that 3 p.m. is the cut-off time. If you heard it before, 3 p.m. sharp, it means sharp. Right? We can't assure what happened to our Malaysian internet. Even we have a new government, we have a new minister, but the infrastructure might be a little bit old. So make sure that you submit your artwork as early as possible online with these 2 files. You will need to attach 2 files. Maximum file size for the project will be 300 meg. If you're using 2, let's say you have an AI, you have a Photoshop, you need to zip it and then make sure it's below 300 meg. And then the maximum size for the JPEG is 2 MB. How big is the picture size? Maximum? Picture? How big? How big? How big? How big? Project file? Very, very clear, huh? Even you say yes, later I will see a lot of Cannot 300.5, man? Come on. I say next. Thank you. So, don't worry about all this. It will be in the document. Read the document properly, because whether you have any technical error or not, it will depend on here. Everything is stated very clear inside the document. But what I wanted to emphasize, each participant only submit 1. Only 1 artwork, each person. 25th of March, 3 p.m. sharp. Deadline receiving competition is final. No entry received after the given date will be considered. No email, no hard copy, don't courier for me, say hi Benjamin. So, all is online. Where you submit online and then organizer does not accept any response or late for lost entry due to the internet issue, it's out of control. So please make sure that you're aware of this and read the document. Thank you so much. the document? Still not much people. Read the document? Carefully, and understand. The most important. Yeah, I read carefully, but I don't understand. What happened? So, submission. Oh no, back, yeah. Go back next. Yes. Thank you. So, submit your final artwork, acachampionship.my/artwork. You will see this page. Okay, I have to remind again. For those who are sitting here today, I assume you already registered before 6th of March. Only those who registered with your IC correctly and name able to submit into this portal. Because if your IC or maybe your passport is not inside the system, it will not allow you to upload. So that's why we mentioned very early, 6th of March is the cutoff. So make sure that you input your right right NRIC, IC number, passport number, and then fill your name as per IC or your passport. Clear? Yes. And submit. Before? 25th? What time? 8 p.m. Thank you so much. Okay. Next. Acknowledgement within. Now I can do gesture, you see. So, one thing. When after submission, you will get a notification. The maximum of 3 to 5 business days, you will receive the notification. But most of the time, you get immediately. This is just for our confirmation. Okay, thanks. Thank you. So now we are at here, 13th of March. We open up this competition and for submissions immediately after that, but I guess no one able to submit after next hour, right? Take your time. But make sure before 25th of March, 3 p.m., submit at here. And on 28th, we have our first round judging. And after the first round judging, we have our live test. And for your information, I need to mention very, very clearly for those who are able to make up themselves into the top 30 out of 1,260 plus people. Not one actually, it's more than one. So that person, for the top 30, you need and you must attend the live test. Or else, if you do not make it or you give it up, we will go to the next person, which is 31st onwards. Okay, that is TNC. Second, top 30 must go through a certification. Make sure you are Adobe certified, because we will not know who is going to champ this competition and representing Malaysia to the US for World Championship. This World Championship requires those who are ACA certified. Okay? Grand finale will be, after the judges of the top 30 second round, we will have our grand finale on the 13th of June, and at July, winner from Malaysia will represent Malaysia to US, New York for our World Championships. Are you the one? Okay. Are you the one? Judges, you see? Later I will need your help also. Are you the one? Tell the judges are here. Are you the one? Yes! Really? Yes! Great! So, thank you. Top 30 finalists are compulsory to attend the live test and grand finale. Participants who are shortlisted in the top 30 must proceed with becoming an Adobe Certified Associate, ACA. Okay? Next. I think after that, right? Let me see. The very exciting moment are here. We have the judges, we have our clients, we have our TNC, and would you like to know who will be judging your artwork? Do you know who are they? No, right? They are here. You have to show your excitement. Are you keen to know who are they? Yes! Please, may I have your attention on the screen? judges with us today. May I have your hand, borrow me your hand, and please welcome our first judges from Astro, Mr. Rob Middleton from It's a really true honor. We have all our judges here for the first round to be here, and thank you so much for being here. Do you have any few words to encourage them for this competition, Mr. Rob?
Encourage, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's a really, really huge brief that you've been given, you know? And you've got to funnel all that down into one presentation, one image, one A3 image, no offense or anything. But yeah, you got to be thinking about, you know, today, modern times, Alvin and I, we fight, we do whatever, about, you know, how it's going to actually move from being that image that you're going to see on newspapers and print, how it's going to work a billboard, how it's going to work online and do whatever. You got to be able to focus on those. In this topsy-turvy world of ours, where inflation is hell, to be able to focus all of that down into one thing, you know, it is not easy. And you have to distill it, you have to edit it, you have to move it down, get it smaller and smaller and smaller. It's important to use Adobe to do it, but at the same time, the image has got to be as requested. It's got to be striking, it's got to be thought-provoking, it's got to be moving you on, but it's got to be right on the mark of what it would be. Whether that's going to be taking the dragonfly and using that and saying, you know, this guy can save your life, or this guy saved your life, you know, and then it's extra copy, but you don't want to load it up with thousands of words of copy down at the bottom. It's just got to be an image that's going to strike you and actually get you there. And drives home the point in an A3 form. So, sorry about that. We just keep coming back to it. I'm sure that my wonderful co-judges have much better enthusiastic commentary.
I don't know how to follow it, really. That was pretty, yeah, that was pretty good. First of all, it's really, really great to be amongst so many creative people. And now you're talking about energy earlier. I find being amongst so many creative people, that's how I get my energy. And like, you know, being with each other, that's how you should get your energy too. It's incredible. But this is a competition, yeah? So everybody's got to have the competition spirit about them, right? So I was going to ask you to stand up, but you might think I'm going to make you dance. Okay, so let's not do that. I want you to look at the person next to you, all right? And say, interesting to yourself, do they have more passion than me? Do they? Or am I the one who has the passion to really drive the boundaries of creativity and win this competition? Okay? You're not winning just for yourself. You're not winning, you're not trying to impress the judges or everybody in this room. You're trying to impress the world here. Alright? This is a world competition.
Yes.
Okay? So I just say one thing. Find your passion. And good luck to everybody who's entering in this room. Thank you.
I wanted to say a whole bunch of stuff that has been already said. It's one of the toughest briefs that I've ever seen in my 25 years in the ad industry. Because there's so much of information that you cram into an A3, and that's why it's tougher. Anything that is worthy of pursuit is meant to be tough, so it's okay. I think I don't know what to tell you, except that there's a quote by Bill Bernbach, the founder of the agency that I work in, and he said that those who use mass media professionally are the shapers of society. You can vulgarize it, bastardize it, or lift it up to a higher level. I kind of like this brief because it is about a topic that most of us are unaware of. And you have the power to have some kind of influence on people and hopefully have a positive outcome. One of the guiding principles of doing communication work is, and this is really tough, you have to make people feel something for your work first. Feeling is important. Because if people don't feel for it, they won't think about it. And if they don't think about it, they will not respond. So your work has to be able to compel the audience to feel, to think, and then to respond. All in an A3. Right? But here's where the real test is. A lot of you guys here are a lot younger than us. And the media that you consume, I would say, according to research and all that blah 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 stuff, more than 80% of the stuff you consume are videos in all forms, right? Moving pictures with sound and stuff like that, and you're used to consuming stuff like that. But to distill your idea on a static medium, an A3 poster, wow, that's really tough. So whoever's going to win this, I really congratulate you. Good luck. Thank you very much.